guys, what's going on? Is Asher coming at you today in Clash Royale. Welcome to the video. Thank you for clicking on the video, guys. How are you doing? Today we're going to go over the top 5 decks for non-max players. Top 5 decks for non-max players. Now, I didn't just select these decks out of my behind. I went to see the highest win percentage decks on ladder, right? We're looking at between 4,000 and 6,500 trophies. Set those parameters. Last 3 days, highest win percentages that don't include more than 1 legendary with 1 exception, or the decks that do include any legendaries, there are easy substitutions for those legendaries as well. I do realize though that legendaries aren't necessarily as difficult, according to some of you guys, to level up as epic cards. So let me throw the question to you guys. Do you disagree with, I mean, this is clearly a free-to-play deck. We only have, I mean, a bunch of rares, right? I mean, this is a really nice deck here. We're going to start out with this deck, but I throw the question to you guys. How do you define a more free-to-play friendly deck? That's how I look at it. Less epics, less legendaries, easy substitutions, and of course, we want the decks to be effective. We want high win percentages, right? So let's go ahead and go with some bats and a Hog Rider to start things out here. This is a deck you can be pretty aggressive with, right? And it works really, really well against buildings as well. And he missed his snowball. We don't get any damage though, but not too bad. So he has skeletons and a knight. Interesting. Skeletons and knight. Could it be an Expo deck? Expo is not meta right now. There, okay. We catch the miner. But you know what? You see that? You see what we just saw, and what do you think? If you're anything like me, you think it's a Goblin Drill heading your way. So didn't time those bats perfectly, but it's okay. Hopefully we can finish off this Musketeer here. Oh, we don't. All right, so he had a very successful defense there, guys. Not looking good. I went way too aggressive, right? Way too aggressive. He goes in with a miner as well. We are gonna go ahead and try to stop the Muskie. That's what we're most concerned with right now. Hold the Muskie off, and I want the Muskie to target my Muskie, and we didn't. So we positioned a little bit too low there on our Musketeer. Let's go ahead and learn from our mistakes and not be that aggressive anymore. With a deck like this, you can start out aggressively with a Hog Rider play. That doesn't mean that you should just, you know, spam the entire time. Just because you have the elixir doesn't mean you always have to use it. We're going to play bats. We're going to have our Earthquake ready. We're going to use it right now to kill those skeletons. And boom, the bomb tower. Bats helping out as well. This time we still don't get to the tower. I was gonna say this time we get to the tower. No, we don't. No, we don't. All right, I don't think he has a big spell here, guys. What do you think? Muskie. Ice Golem. And gonna go same lane. Try to throw a little curveball at him here. Come on, get to the tower. It's tough, man. Tough to go against a fast bomb cycle deck, right? Okay. Muskie back. Hog Rider and Earthquake. Okay, at least we're killing the defensive units for the most part. So he has Balloon, fast Balloon cycle deck. He's already back at it, man. This dude can't stop, won't stop. Okay, come on, stop. Come on, Muskie. Come on, Muskie. Okay, so he's getting some damage here, guys. He's getting some damage. I'm just gonna cycle an Earthquake, not gonna send in the Hog Rider this time. Oh man, okay, here we go. Snowball. Come on. Oof. Okay. I can't bust through. I cannot break through on this matchup. Gonna go mini packet in the back this time. Get more Musketeers on the board is always a good thing. Hog Rider. 1-2 combo there. Force out a bomb tower. He still gets death damage though, guys. I cannot. Okay. I'm feeling good all of a sudden. I'm feeling good. We outcycle the bomb tower, and we still don't get any damage. Oh my god. We cannot break through. Fast cycle. Earthquake. What? Dude. Okay. Okay. Do I cut there? Did he give up? No, he didn't. Yeah, he gave up when he had the lead, Ash. He gave up when he had the lead. Okay, so I'm tempted to just start over here at this point, but I'm gonna keep it going. Hopefully you guys don't hate me. By the way, not lost upon me that I'm a max account, playing a, best deck for free-to-play players or non-max players. However, the caveat will be, we'll make sure we're going against all max players. Listen, I should have lost that matchup, but I want to keep that match in because I want to show you one little thing that I did there, right? Things weren't working for me, right? And you can see towards the end of that match especially, things weren't really working out. So we got to switch what we're doing, right? And I probably was a little bit too late to kind of act on that, right? So we switched things up. We were a little bit more aggressively. Pekka's at the bridge towards the end there and stacking up our defensive troops. Let's just go ahead and log here and miss the Ice Spirit. That's what we're trying to do in the beginning of this match. And we'll Valkyrie same lane into the Ice Golem. So yeah, guys, this deck is the only Goblin Drill deck that I'm going to be including in today's video. It's a... it's the best deck, at least according to the win percentages. We're gonna go ahead and send in a drill here. And we'll fireball this, sure, right? Get a little bit of damage. And we're just gonna Tesla here against his Hog. So 2.6. He has a faster cycle than me, but I have a very fast cycle too, guys. So this time we're gonna actually not miss the Ice Spirit. And we're gonna see what he does here. We might want to start cycling. I'm gonna play my cycle cards, okay, first, because he's trying to get back to a Hog before I can get back to my Tesla, I think. And he does. No big deal. Able to get back to that Tesla, and that's cool. Since I had to play the Firecracker first, just in case he Musketeers. Okay, Ice Golem scores the King Tower activation. Well done, well done. Okay, log. This time we're gonna use, no, we'll just chill. So we're just gonna defend with skeletons here. I think he has log. Not gonna go with a drill. I don't wanna push it. There's his log. So we can really lean on those bats defensively as well. I'm gonna switch up my drill location a little bit here. We're in double elixir time, so we can be a little bit more aggressive. I don't like to be super aggressive with this deck though, you know? I'm gonna play Valkyrie into the weak side lane. He's cycling to another Hog Rider. We're gonna beat his cycle here. Okay, that's fine. Valkyrie's gonna absolutely clean up. Gonna help out with a skeleton over here. Gonna go high with a Tesla. Oh my god. Well, that sucked. Gonna fireball because he's probably gonna use cycle cards here. And of course we missed them. That was an aggressive play, but it's okay. Gonna get that. Okay, get that. Nice. I can't afford a musky hit, so I have to go. There. Get it down there. This high over here. A little bit of extra damage, you know? No, okay. I thought he was gonna get that. I'm like, no way! Okay, make sure we have Tesla back in cycle for the Hog Rider. Nice. High again. And we're gonna drill Fireball right now. Boom. There we go. That was a really big connection. We're going to always be cycling our cycle cards. Tesla. And we're gonna repeat the same exact thing here, guys. This time we're gonna go way in the back corner. And that's gonna be GG's, I think. Nope, he did a good job defending. Drill, log, cycle cards, fireball. There it is. All right, so we pick up the victory. That one we earned it. We earned it a little bit more. But you see the patience on display there, guys. Not that I'm any sort of a pro or anything like that, but we don't always need to go with the Goblin Drill. A lot of pros wait till double elixir time before they use any Goblin Drills, even in a faster cycle deck, right? 2.9 on this deck. If you don't have log, I mean, just bar barrel, right? Bar barrel sub there. Easy free-to-play friendly deck. This one's a little bit less free-to-play friendly. We have 2 legendary cards in here, and we do have an epic card as well. However, we do have Rascals, which are so strong right now that I had to include this deck. This is the #1 win percentage deck for log bait inside the game, guys. We also have the Dark Goblin, who's just incredibly good. Be very careful with the Rocket in this deck, guys. Be very, very careful, right? With Rocket, if you're too aggressive with Rockets, you're going to lose, right? You're gonna lose, especially down the home stretch when you have the towers low. Defend first. That's my cardinal rule with Rocket. Defend first and then get aggressive with the Rockets. Time, if they're just spamming you because they know you have a Rocket, time is on your side, right? I'm gonna go with the Prince here before the Bandit gets into a dash. He has Zap, so we're just gonna go in. He has Poison and Zap. Okay, maybe not. Maybe I'm wrong. Gonna log there. And just chill, right? I always want to make sure I have enough elixir for the Rascals. I was aggressive there, but it was calculated. Calculated, right? So this is fine. He has Zap, but okay. That's fine. I'm gonna Rascals this. He still has to respond to the Princess in one lane, and he does a good job getting a, that sucks. I'm just gonna have to eat that entire damage, unfortunately. Ew, that was a well played, I forgot the little bandit who could, right? He's gonna send in the Goblin Barrel a little bit high, that way if he E-whizzes, he has to do it in the back. Okay. Or the front. Now we put our gang down. He has Battle Ram in hand. He's probably going to use it here, so we got to be careful. Get a little bit extra damage. We have a damage advantage, albeit not a big one. If he goes with the Goblin Barrel, I'm probably just going to log Princess. I don't want to play Princesses at the bridge against Bridge Spam, because he can E-Wiz or Magic Archer. He has a lot of options, right? Gonna Prince in the back, opposite lane as the P.E.K.K.A. Rascals. Let's see if we can take tower here, guys. Dark Goblin. Princess kind of chilling in her perch over here. Do this over here and the log over here. I'll take a little bit of damage, but it's okay. So all of that, and you can't say he has a huge damage advantage here. Now he doesn't have any damage advantage. Now we are going to do a... Oh. Okay. This should be game, maybe? Will this be game? Can it be game? Yes, it's game. And there it is. Okay, good game, good game, good game. So there we go, guys. With this deck, again, it's really strong. Even against an aggressive bridge spam player like that one, you can still win. You can win. I mean, it's a good matchup for you, actually. Just focus on defending with this deck. Throw in the barrels after you've mounted a successful defense, right? All right, next deck, deck 4. This is like the OG Jason Helsinki deck. Nobody watching even knows what that is anymore. That was over 5 years ago, man. The first ever Clash Royale tournament, a guy named Jason played a deck, not this deck, it was a Hog Rider. He had Pump, He had, what did he have? Goblins in there as well. But either way, it was kind of the same. And it was like a arrows, fireball, archers, knight, giant, musketeer, mini. Geez, wait a second here. All right, you guys can look up the Jason deck. I forgot what it was. All right, so this is a very, very simple deck, but very similar to the decks that we've already outlined in today's video, guys. Boom. Got to be very, very passive with this one. This one, if you find yourself you're a too aggressive player as is, even though it's a fast deck, you have everything you need, first of all, in the defensive end. You have Knight, you have Mini P.E.K.K.A, Musketeer, Arrows, Fireball, right? Archers. Just enough air defense and just enough ground defense, right? So, if you're an aggressive player, you might want to just kind of force yourself not to play Giants in single elixir time. But, okay. I'm going to play a Giant right now into the Bowler, only because he played Bowler first. A 5 elixir investment for a 5 elixir investment. I can build up a little push. Even if I don't get a lot of damage, it's okay. He's going to be careful. He probably has Tornado here. So we're just going to wait. Okay. Going to Fireball this. And again here, it's not all about the damage. Not all about the damage. We're just basically trying to keep him from doing what he wants to do. I'm actually going to Mini P.E.K.K.A this. I don't want to deal with the raged up wizard. And again, very reactive here. Very reactive. We're going to go same lane archers here. And just let them die, right? We already have a very, very, very slight damage advantage, but he might give me a little bit more chip here. And he doesn't. Going to go minions. And we have to go knight here. So he's going to get some damage. That's okay. It's going to get, what, 3 hits maybe? Yep, 3 hits with a Hog Rider. So Hog, Bowler, Arrows. He might cannon here. I hope he does. And he doesn't. Let's see what he does in this situation. We're going to Musketeer here. We'll get 1 hit with the Lumberjack, make it 2. And that was a really bad Giant Musketeer combo there on my part. Just gonna say it. I don't want to Fireball this, guys, because... Did he use arrows on nothing? Wait a sec. Let's go in with a Giant high and set it up with a Musketeer again. A nice Fireball value for me. I'm just gonna arrow this too, because honestly, Mini P.E.K.K.A here. Okay, so things aren't looking too good. Jeez, man. Not too good at all, right? Not another hit. Not another hit. Not another hit. Okay. Oh, man. Minions high. Get the arrows out. Pull here. Okay. Okay. Mini P.E.K.K.A. Oh, dude, this guy smoked me. This guy smoked me. I had a couple very awkward, pushes that shouldn't have been pushes with the Giant there. And what are you gonna do, right? What are you gonna do? You can't win them all. This was an ugly one. I wish I could edit this one out, but I won't do that to you guys. I won't edit things out. This old school deck, it doesn't work in this old man's hands. That's for sure. We'll give him the good game, give him the good luck, because, yeah, that one we're going to forget. But don't hold my gameplay against the deck. It's one that you practice. You practice. Like I said, you have all the answers that you need there. Going against... I don't know. I was going to blame it on the matchup, but it's not the matchup. It's the player's fault. It's the player's fault. All right, so here we go. E-Giant. This is a little bit more my flavor. A little bit more my flavor, guys. We have the Dark Prince. Good against drills, obviously. Plenty of splash in this deck. We have the Ice Wizard as well. If you don't have Ice Wizard in this deck, I'm subbing in, actually, either the Old School Wizard or Musketeer. And you will still, even if you go Musketeer, you still want to keep NATO in the deck, because NATO's good for King Tower activations, and it's good to pull troops into your Electro Giant. Yeah, this is more my style here. This is more my style. Here we go, TBS. All right, TBS. We've got Ice Wiz, we got Baby D, we got E-Giant, we got Bar Barrel. Be very, very passive again with this deck, guys. He goes with a Zap. That's totally cool. Go with the Zap. We're not going to respond. Have at it, man. Ice Wizard, Baby Dragon. I mean, with such a strong defensive hand, you can almost talk yourself into doing it, but I'm not going to do it. All right, just because it's a YouTube video, I'm going to make a play. Normally, I would say don't make a play. Let's Ice Wiz into the weak side lane. And he goes with an Electro Dragon. Interesting. I don't feel like we always have to go E-Giant like super aggressively, even though one might make the case that it wasn't an awful, it wouldn't have been an awful decision, especially how this is played out. Baby D's so strong though. Still gonna finish off, hopefully this, oof. I could have NATO'd the Ice Wiz into it, but again, trying to play it safe here. Gonna go with a 1-2 punch right here. He goes with a zap. He does get the charge. That was unfortunate, but it's okay. Okay, so we know he's playing Ram Rider. Ram Rider with the E-Drag. Okay. Force out a Fisherman. We're just gonna go, guys. We're gonna go. He has no Fisherman in hand. It's time for E-Giant. We have the cage in hand in case he hits us opposite lane. In case he has a defense, or he's gonna go E-Drag, so we're gonna have Lightning ready no matter what. I wanna wait until 10 Elixir though. For 2 reasons. Okay. Still gonna Lightning. Hate to see P.E.K.K.A, guys. You hate to see it. You really hate to see the P.E.K.K.A. But it is what it is. Gonna Ice Wiz. Gonna Dark Prince. And if he goes in with a Ram Rider, we're ready with a Goblin Cage. Okay. That went well. Baby D in the back. Okay. Well, Ram Rider's there. Not exactly sure why, but... Get this E-Wiz out of here. He went way too aggressive on that defense. That Bandit, right? That Bandit hopefully will be the death of him. Let's see what we can do here. We're going to pull them into us, not vice versa. Now he has no Elixir for the P.E.K.K.A. Oh, man. How do you have no Elixir for the P.E.K.K.A? Famous last words. Now he has no Elixir for the P.E.K.K.A, ladies and gentlemen. It's still looking... oops. I meant to give the thumbs up. We don't care too much about the left lane here. Care more about the right lane. We care about the left lane. There we go. All right, this time we're gonna have the Lightning ready again. Get rid of all this crap. Boom, boom, boom. And let's get some damage. There it is. All right, guys. So we'll give him a good game. That's how you beat P.E.K.K.A with this deck, guys. If you don't have the Ice Wizard again, you can run the regular Wizard, or of course you guys can go ahead and run the Musketeer. Either way, make sure you run the Tornado as well. Forget about that 4th match. Let's forget that 4th match never happened, guys. Otherwise, excuse me, a flawless video. What do you know? Guys, all 5 deck links will be in the show notes below. Thank you so much for watching, and a big shout out to GFUEL, to Bren Chong, and the Stutts Royale, my YouTube partners. Check out their information in the show notes below. 10% off, by the way, GFUEL, if you use my code ASH. Go ahead and stock up. What do I have in front of me? I have nothing in front of me to show you, but I do like blue ice. That would be my recommendation, especially to you OG, hardcore, amazing viewers who made it all the way to the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, take care, guys.